For companies trying to tighten their positioning, like what's one common mistake you just see again and again?
Well, the common mistake is not doing it. Presuming we get past that and they're willing to do it, what's the common mistake? I think it's an assumption that they bring to the table that helps limit their options. So they think that choosing a tighter positioning is going to eliminate all of what I call non-conforming work, and it's not. Positioning is an exercise in the work that you're going to look for, not the work you're going to accept. So it's not as scary as it first seems because nothing's going to change except your marketing plan is going to look very different. And then slowly over time, because you don't come up with a perfect position, you come up with a perfectible one. Slowly over time, you'll begin not accepting some of that work, not because somebody tells you you can't, but because you see the stark difference between delivering real expertise and less than real expertise, and you don't want to rip clients off anymore. That would probably be the biggest thing, is an assumption about how restrictive it is. And then I'll just add a third one, and that's that once people get past all those hurdles and they say, okay, I'm going to specialize and this is what it is, then there's this weird sort of syndrome that descends on them where they feel like they don't deserve to be called an expert. And I explained to them, it's like, well, nothing changes at the boundary except one thing, in that your rate of learning accelerates a lot. So, and this is just hilarious to me because absent the practice of specializing, if somebody came to you and said, hey, would you do this work? You would have no hesitation about saying, yes, I can do it and I can deliver value. I'm not ripping you off. But when you claim that you're an expert, now all of a sudden the standard is different. It's like you had no problem ripping somebody off yesterday. Now you have a problem with it. It's like, yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah, and I think that the opposite is true as well, that sometimes people are looking for people that specialize exactly in what they do when maybe that's not what they need because they're not who they think they are. In other words, I want to be Amazon, so I want to hire someone that worked for Amazon. Never mind the fact that I made $350,000 last year.
Yeah, more an aspirational sort of thing, right? Rather than sort of thinking like this is a shortcut to the hard work to earn whatever it is. There are lots of reasons to specialize. One of them is deliver better value to clients. Another is to know who to hire. There's all kinds of reasons, but the one that drags people to the table and says, okay, I need to fix this, is they run out of opportunity. They need a marketing plan. They have no idea how to do a marketing plan for a generalized firm. And so that just forces them to it. And then once they taste what it's like to be a specialized firm, they see all these other benefits and they'd never go back.